September 1719, a Comanche tribe inhabits the northern Great Plains. A young woman named Naru practices her hunting skills in the forest alongside her loyal dog, Sarai. During their training, Sarai's tail becomes trapped in a bear trap, but Naru quickly manages to free her. As she looks up at the sky, she notices what she believes to be a thunderbird, though in reality, it is the approaching ship of a predator. Later, Naru joins her brother Tabe as they prepare for their katamiya, the great hunt that serves as a rite of passage for the tribe's hunters. While Naru longs to be recognized as a hunter like her brother, their mother Aruka dismisses her ambitions. Meanwhile, the predator has already landed nearby, concealing itself with its cloaking technology before viciously skinning a snake. Tabe organizes a hunting party to track down Puhi, a fellow tribesman who is believed to have been taken by a mountain lion. Naru insists on joining, despite objections from the others, as only Tabe trusts in her skills to treat Puhi's wounds. The group eventually finds Puhi alive but gravely injured, and Naru quickly applies medicinal herbs to stabilize him. She begins to suspect that something far more dangerous than a mountain lion is prowling the land, since the predator that attacked Puhi seemed to have been driven off rather than finishing its kill. The party remains vigilant as they set out traps for the lion. Naru and another warrior, Paka, climb into a tree to lure the beast. Suddenly, Paka is violently dragged down by the lion and ripped apart. The lion then climbs the tree, closing in on Naru. She grips her spear and prepares to defend herself. The animal lunges at her just as a deafening roar and blinding light from the predator erupt nearby. In the chaos, Naru manages to wound the lion with her spear before tumbling from the tree and striking her head on a rock. Naru awakens back in her village, having been carried home by Tabe. Along with her, he brings the head of the slain mountain lion, successfully completing his katamiya. A ceremony is held in his honor, during which Tabe is named the new war chief. The following day, Naru ventures out on her own, determined to track the predator. As she trains with her hatchet, she invents a method of throwing and retrieving it with a rope. While walking with Sarai, she discovers a horrific sight, an open field littered with skinned bison. Elsewhere, the predator encounters a wolf that lunges to attack. The alien swiftly disembowels the wolf, then tears out its skull and spine, burning the flesh away until only the skull remains. He then straps it to his belt as a grisly trophy. Naru later stumbles into a deep mud pit and begins to sink. Thinking quickly, she uses her hatchet, tied to the rope, to hook onto a tree stump and pull herself to safety. She reunites with Sarai, but soon comes face to face with a massive bear. The beast chases her relentlessly until she manages to hide. Before it can find her, the predator appears. The bear fights fiercely and nearly overpowers the alien, but the predator ultimately kills it with a crushing blow. Lifting the carcass overhead, the hunter bathes itself in the bear's blood, briefly revealing its cloaked form to Naru. Horrified, she flees and escapes by letting the river current carry her downstream. Soon after, Naru encounters members of her tribe sent by Tabe to retrieve her. She fights against one of the warriors, Wazape, and nearly defeats him before another intervenes, knocking her unconscious. The men bind her and prepare to face an attack, only for the predator to strike first, using deadly projectile weapons to kill one of them. Amid the chaos, Naru frees herself as the warriors are mercilessly slaughtered. She attempts to run but steps into a trap, immobilizing her. Before she can escape, French fur trappers appear and knock her out. Naru is captured by the French trappers and subjected to cruel treatment. Among them, a man named Raphael speaks to her in English, questioning her about the predator. From this, Naru realizes that these are the very men responsible for skinning the bison. Their leader then brings out Tabe and sadistically slashes his chest down to his stomach. The siblings are tied to a tree and left as bait for the predator, while the trappers position themselves at vantage points to ambush it. However, the plan backfires. The predator finds them first, ruthlessly slaughtering the first group. Another group manages to trap its foot in a bear trap, but even cornered, the alien warrior deploys advanced weaponry and gadgets to massacre them before breaking free. Observing carefully, Naru notes that the predator doesn't perceive her as a threat. Using her cunning, she manages to free both herself and Tabe. Returning to the trapper's camp, Naru eliminates the remaining men and rescues Sarai. There, she encounters a gravely injured Raphael, whose foot was severed by one of the predator's traps. In desperation, he offers to teach Naru how to use his gun in exchange for medical aid. Naru administers herbs to his wound, and in doing so, discovers that these herbs lower body temperature, making it more difficult for the predator to detect someone through heat vision. When the predator arrives, Naru hides, invisible to it thanks to the herbs. Unfortunately, the creature steps on Raphael's wound, eliciting a scream that gives him away. The predator kills him instantly. Just then, Tabe charges in on horseback to save his sister, urging Naru to flee since the predator sees him as the greater threat. Despite their efforts to evade it, the predator impales Tabe with its weapon. As it turns toward Naru, Tabe, with his dying breath, distracts the creature long enough for her to escape. Shaken and grief-stricken, Naru cleans herself up but mourns the devastating loss of her brother. Naru ventures into the woods and confronts the leader of the trappers. In a reversal of his cruelty, she maims him by severing his foot and leaves him as bait, just as he and his men had done to her and Tabe. Concealing her body heat with the medicinal herbs, she waits for the predator's arrival. When the alien appears, it swiftly kills the trapper, but Naru seizes the opportunity to fire Raphael's gun, striking the predator in the head. She then takes its helmet and flees deeper into the forest. There, she lures the creature into the same mud pit where she nearly perished earlier. With its mobility limited, she uses the predator's own technology against it, positioning the helmet so that its auto-targeting arrows impale the creature through the skull. Victorious, Naru returns to her village with Sarai, carrying the predator's severed head as proof of her triumph. She warns her people about the dangers posed by the white men and other looming threats, urging them to seek a safer home. The tribe honors her bravery, celebrating her survival and her decisive victory over the seemingly invincible hunter. During the end credits, cave paintings illustrate the events of the story, culminating in an ominous image of additional predator ships descending toward Naru's village.